Hey guys, wanted to jump on here and do an unofficial 1,000 subscriber video. I noticed over this past weekend that I reached the 1,000 subscriber mark, and for me that is a big milestone and a huge accomplishment. Um, I was surprised when I reached 100 subscribers, and really I was surprised when I got my first subscriber, and from there just every single subscriber that was added after that was surprising and was just really a special thing for me. Now to reach 1,000 is really hard for me to believe. I just don't see, what I guess some people do see in my videos. I try to give you guys something that's genuine from the heart and something that is exactly what I would want to see. Now, I apologize that I haven't had anything planned. I've said it a million times in other videos that, I've been very busy. This past weekend, actually, we got quite a bit of snow, and I had to work the entire weekend also. With that, on my way to work one day, I wrecked my car. You might be able to tell in my voice I've been a little bit sick. Actually, I've had a little bit of a cold, and that kind of laid me up for a couple of days in between working and whatnot. And I haven't been able to plan anything official as far as a 1,000 subscriber video. But I don't want you guys to think that in any way, shape, or form I've neglected to recognize that, or that I'm not going to do anything. I am actually going to do something, just don't have it all planned out yet. But anyways, I do have something that I'm going to do, even though this is kind of unrehearsed and unscripted, and this is, like I said, an unofficial 1,000 subscriber video. I do have something that I want to do, and this will be, we'll say, inspired by Jughead82. For those of you who haven't watched his videos, you should check him out. I've talked about him in other videos and other things that I've done on YouTube, but the one thing that he does that's unique to his channel is his beer reviews. And every time I watch one of his beer reviews, it makes me want to go grab a beer. Usually at like 3 o'clock in the morning, which isn't a good time to start drinking. But I wanted to do that today, and I have a special beer that I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so as you can see, I have my cold frosted mug here. And for 1,000 subscribers, you couldn't just use any old regular beer. You have to use something a little bit different. And I think I have something different. And I definitely have something that's unique. Not everybody's going to have. Okay, so you see right there, that's the beer. But where's the label at? There is no label. And that is because this is my own homebrew. This here I actually brewed myself. It's been a process that's taken a little over a month to do, and I guess that's a little bit of a quick process compared to what it can take at times. But this is the first attempt at brewing beer that I've ever made, so we'll see what I think. First of all, I'm going to pour it. We'll see how the beer looks, what kind of head it comes out, and just get an overall look for it. Overall idea, I guess you would say. So here we go. Now, hopefully you guys can get a good idea. This is a, like I said, it's a chilled mug, so ice cold. And it's not going to be crystal clear. But as you can tell, and I'm going to pick up the camera here from the mount, really nice head. Now I'll tell you that really quick, I could smell it, and I'm a little ways away, but it definitely has a strong beer aroma. Almost smells like, if you guys have ever had like hard cider, it smells like a hard apple cider. I'm just trying to get an idea for what it smells like. I'm no expert, and I'm no expert when it comes to reviewing beers, but I do enjoy beer, and I am a fan of beer. So anyways, let me set this camera back down, and we'll go for the taste test. So here we go. I've got the beer here. Like I said, it actually retains the head pretty well. And I'm going to go ahead and take a drink of this now. These bottles here are 1 quart bottles, so you get quite a bit of beer from each of these bottles, but the batch itself produced roughly 2 gallons of beer, I think, something like that. And this is actually, just so you know, it is a pale ale. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to taste it and see what I think. Hopefully it's good. I don't know, but anyways, at the least, hopefully it's drinkable. It's it's bitter, but it's also a little sweet, which tells me that I don't know, most of the beers that I've had that are sweet like this have a higher alcohol content than the beers that are just more mellow. But I don't know, it's hard to compare it to another beer that I've had. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. I don't really know how to describe the taste other than it's got this bittersweet taste to it. So I don't know what the alcohol content is. I don't have the proper tools to measure that. I don't have the proper wordage to tell you exactly how it tastes. Other than it's just, if you've ever tried a beer that has a higher alcohol content, like maybe something around 8% alcohol content, I would say that this is probably, this is what I would compare it to. Something that has a higher alcohol content. Something that's a little bit sweeter for a beer. And the only beer that I can compare it to that I've had in my area is a beer called Dogfish Head. It's a local brewery. It's here in Delaware. It's actually located like right in the middle of the state of Delaware. So most of you probably aren't familiar with that. However, if you're anywhere in like the tri-state area, you may be familiar with it. Like I said, the name of the brewery is Dogfish Head, and they have a beer that's like 14% alcohol by volume, which is crazy for a beer. Most beers that you're going to find at a liquor store are going to be 5% or less. So that gives you an idea. It's like 14%, like I said, and that beer will set you back about $10 a bottle. But you drink like 2, 3 of them, it'll put you on your butt. Anyways, this is a pretty good beer. It's not, like I said, it's not great, but it's good. I mean, it tastes good, and for it to be a home brew, it is good. I would say that the price it costs to make this doesn't warrant doing it on a regular basis. It's going to cost you a lot more to brew your own beer, and also the time and everything and the effort that it takes. It's a lot easier just to go over to the liquor store and buy your favorite beer. For me personally, I'd go over and buy some Yingling or some Bud Light or even Corona and call it a day. That would certainly set you back a lot less than doing your own beer. But for anybody who hasn't tried it, I would say that brewing your own beer is actually a pretty cool thing if you like cooking or anything like that and you want to experience something that's completely different. You should definitely try it. But anyways, that's it, guys. I'll take one last drink of this, and I just want to say once again, thank you for subscribing to me, to all 1,000 plus subscribers that I have. It's been fun, and this is really just getting started. Cheers, guys.